Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great night. Okay, I'm not doing a Q&A tonight, so you're not gonna have to listen to me all night long. It's Saturday night, and I'm waiting for my husband to get off the phone. But I wanted to come on here real quick because the questions that I got today were questions that I thought we could all chat about because they are probably not the only people that have these questions. So we are gonna chat about peanut butter. We are going to talk about nitrates or just meat in general. We're gonna talk about nuts and salt. Those are the topics for tonight. So I hope everybody's having a great Saturday night. We've had a great day. We ran a 5K. The girls did phenomenal. It was really fun. Some of my girls loved it. One of them hated it. One of our daughters, her name is Emery, she's 9. She ran the very first entire mile in 9 minutes and how many seconds, Emery? 20? And then she pretty much walked the whole thing. She did great. She ran the whole 5K in 34 minutes. And so it was fun. And then what did we do today? What was our day? We went to church. Yes, this daughter, my oldest daughter. What did you say, Amelia?
I wanted to call an Uber.
She stopped halfway and she was like, can we please call an Uber?
And my ribs are falling apart.
And then Eliza did great, right?
And we went to the Underwood's house.
Oh yes, we went to our friend's house. The girls were doing a science project. They were making soap.
And I got to hang out with Tiny.
And they, okay, this is what I will in just a minute. So we are talking about,
my steak.
we are talking about my
minutes.
husband's steak that's sitting in the air fryer.
It's been 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes. I came on here to be very directive and very specific, so I apologize. Where are you tuning in from? How was your Saturday night? We are going to get to the point, so it's not a super long video. We're talking about peanut butter, we're talking about nitrates, nuts, and salt. Okay, peanut butter. Can you eat peanut butter while you are keto? And the question or the answer is it depends. Again, everybody's different. So usually if we buy peanut butter, I get it. I love Costco. Anybody love Costco? It's my favorite store. Only because they've got really good quality food, a lot of organic food, a lot of food that just isn't full of fillers. They've got really good food. Anyways, the Costco peanut butter, one of the ones that I've had or we've bought them before, does not have any added sugar in it. So it's really just peanuts and I think they maybe use sunflower. I have to look at the oil. Anyways, it's a good organic peanut butter. Now, the house that we're currently staying in, like where we're at right now, this isn't our home, so there's already foods here. So I was like, I wonder if there's peanut butter here, and I found some peanut butter. Somebody asked me today, this was already here, but I found it in the cupboard, and somebody said, can I buy peanut butter? They just said at a store. And so I just said, if you can find a peanut butter that does not have added sugar, that is your best option. A lot of people like almond butter. I have some friends that legitimately put cashews in a, what's that blender thing?
Magic Bullet.
No, what's that thing that you got me for Christmas that I really, no. It's just in our Florida home. It's like a small little thing, and then I can take the whole thing off and scrape it out, and it doesn't bother me because of the blade. Food processor. Okay, we've got my girlfriend. My girlfriend Danny puts tons of cashews in a food processor and legitimately just blends them until it's butter. And so she loves it. It's super good. So here, this is what I will tell you. The tip is to flip. So we talk about this all the time, right? Look on the back of this, and this peanut butter, while it says low sodium natural, it says natural. Sometimes that does not mean anything. There's sugar in here. There's 3 grams. I would say if you're going to eat this, the serving size is 2 tablespoons. There's approximately 6 carbs in 2 tablespoons. So there is added sugar in here. Is this a better option? Sure, there are way better options than this. We get ours at Costco. If you like peanut butter, so let's do this. If you eat peanut butter and if you like peanut butter or almond butter or a certain nut butter, what do you eat? Share below which kind and which brand do you use?
And why?
And why? Yes, you can have that while you're eating keto or low carb, but most people overuse it. So we're gonna talk about that with nuts in just a minute. So that's the peanut butter thing. Remember, the tip is to flip. Just flip it over and read what's in it, okay? Sometimes I get a lot of people that kind of like hound me about meat, right? So today somebody was like, how in the world can you eat all that pepperoni? Did you know you can actually find pepperoni that's nitrate free? The best option if you're going good, better, best is to be able to find organic nitrate free meat. Is that an option for everybody? No. Is it an option to every store? No. If you can, great. Hence why I love Costco. We found these. My husband has really loved these at Costco. They're actually newer. These are in the cold section. Look at how big these are. You can split these into like three beef sticks for my kids for a snack. And if you look at it, these are beef sticks, no nitrates added, no fillers added. Are these a good option? 100%. There's vinegar, garlic, celery powder. These are actually a phenomenal. I don't know. So they're called Green Ridge Farm Natural Beef Sticks. These are from Costco. I have no idea where else you can get them. But I was going to tell you, sometimes I eat beef sticks that have nitrates in them. Sometimes I don't. So it's good, better, best. A beef stick is a better option than a Snicker bar. Does that make sense to everybody if you're going by the good, better, best option? My children eat deli meats. Like for lunches, we'll have sandwiches, we'll have lettuce wraps, we'll have lots of different things. Sometimes my meat is nitrate naturally free and sometimes it's not, right? Depends on where you go. There's lots of options, but if you can, it's a great option. These two, these are I always say like the dry version of beef sticks. Somebody gave me a little bit of grief about sugar. It's not like grief, but again, it's like it's a better option. So these ones sit on the counter. I don't like these as much. These ones are really good. So these ones are way better than these ones.
I disagree.
They are.
Nope.
So we talked about peanut butter. We talked about nitrates. If you have a beef stick that you love, what do you eat? Does anybody else on here eat beef sticks?
Oh, you know what?
We
The
love
added
beef
sugar,
sticks.
like Ryan Lowry just posted something in the airport.
Yeah.
It's so common, like people, like beef jerky sticks are coming out all over the place because it's low carb.
Right.
Look at the sugar because
So
it's hidden.
there's a lot of beef sticks out there that said, so sometimes people go to like an airport, that's a good point. Or they'll just grab beef sticks because they think they're low carb, but there are a ton of them adding sugar to them. And
I don't know why.
yeah, because you don't need sugar in a beef stick. Okay, next up, nuts. Can you have nuts? Yes. You want to know one of the biggest things that happens with people eating keto or low carb? They overdo on these bad boys. So I was looking at the serving size. This is a really good thing. So if you have almonds, cashews, but whatever it is, I would say if you grab a bag of nuts, which you get now with Costco, and Costco doesn't pay me, by the way. We talked about that last night. I would look at this serving, and a lot of people, if you have this bag at the office or even just walking around your house all day, you want to know it's so easy to put your hand in the bag 1, 2, 3, 5 times and eat a lot of them. People overdo this. So the best thing to do is if you grab a bag of these, look at how tiny this cup is. 1/4 cup. This is a serving size of these nuts.
Wow.
I know.
Guilty.
So
5, easy.
what you need to do is get those teeny little snack bags whenever you buy nuts. When you come home, you just portion size them out. So you grab one snack bag, not the entire bag. Otherwise, you eat way too many of these. Otherwise, we had some of these I just found too. We got these at our event. And so this is a serving size. I don't know how many carbs. There's not a ton of them. So that's a good option. Either buy them already pre-serving sized.
They're more expensive.
They're more expensive that way. So if you're looking to save money, package them out yourself. It's a good little tip. Okay, lastly, a lot of people will sometimes go, doesn't all of that meat and everything that you eat, doesn't that give you too much sodium? If you understand ketones and ketosis, your body, when you're in ketosis, is flushing out all of that. Your body's flushing out sodium, magnesium, but it's just flushing out your electrolytes. Why do you think people, when they're in sporting events, are trying to drink their electrolytes with Gatorade and Powerade and all that sugary stuff that might have that stuff in it, but also full of sugar? I would say be very, very, very aware of those sports drinks that you decide to drink, right? Especially your children. They are not really great for you. There's some better options out there, right?
Yeah, Dr. Stephen Cunnane is doing some really cool research.
Dr. Stephen Cunnane is doing some really good research on the brain and ketones and these crazy drinks that people are drinking. So we keep this around. So if you're trying to get into ketosis, I was just talking to a new friend, Natalie, on the phone, and she was talking about people going through the keto flu. And so she says, really, a majority of people, if they're trying to get into ketosis, if you're not drinking the product that I love, if you're trying to do it all food-based, it's because you're not drinking enough water and your body's utilizing all of those electrolytes. Keep some Himalayan salt around in your house. My husband, we just crank a little bit on all of our food. You can put a little bit in your water. You only need a little pinch, just put it in your water. If you feel like you get a headache, maybe you're really low in carbs, you probably need electrolytes. So you can grab some potassium, some magnesium, grab some Himalayan salt, you'll be just fine. So I hope that was helpful. I wanted to keep this short and sweet. Talked about peanut butter, a better option. We get ours at Costco. Look for an organic. Really, peanut butter, I think, is something that you really have to look for a good one. Organic, sugar-free peanut butter, almond butter, any other nut butters that you love. Nitrate-free meat, there is such a thing. You can grab that. But remember, good, better, best. I would rather have my kids have a lettuce wrap with meat in it that has nitrates in it than, honestly, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They'll just get fuller on this, more full, however you say that. Talked about portion sizing your nuts.
You think you're funny.
And we talked about some salt. So
So
I
you
know
put
that's really
beef
funny,
sticks,
right?
Nuts and salt all in the same video?
yeah,
Oh,
I
interesting.
took the comment questions that I got today. I legitimately
What
went,
kind of community are you creating?
I'm creating a really
What kind
fun
of culture
community.
are you
Culture.
making?
Okay, so I hope you guys were having a great Saturday night.
Is there
Short,
a lot of
sweet, to
people
the
on
point.
Saturdays?
Yeah. So I hope you guys have a
Share
great.
with a friend who needs to know more about nuts.
Oh,
and beef
your
sticks.
hands are all wet. Don't touch me.
Sorry.
Share with a friend that needs to know more about beef sticks,
And you should tell
or
me.
just starting the
Stop.
keto diet.
You should tell me you're gonna do a really fun.
Do you want to
cool
just
thing.
talk to my husband? Does anybody ever realize how many times my husband's speaking in my ear every
Oh.
time I'm doing a
No,
Facebook
you're
Live?
getting close to 500,000. You're
Okay.
gonna do something really cool.
When we get 500,000 likes on this page,
That's
we
coming.
have something really fun planned. It may have to do with an air fryer. It may have to do with some fun
Like
giveaways.
Oprah's favorite gifts or whatever.
Maybe we should
You
do
know,
like the
Stephanie's-
Keto Mom's favorite gifts giveaway. Wouldn't that be fun?
I
So I'm not sure how we're gonna do it, but it's gonna be fun. So our goal is 500,000. Why? I don't know why. Just because, like
That's a number.
I never even thought we would have like
5.
1,000 people on here. I started with 1. So, anyways, I started with my husband.
I was your first follower.
So we appreciate you all. Everybody have a great Saturday night. Out of all of the topics that I talked about, if you want to share your favorite, like your favorite brands, your favorite, how you portion nuts, that's it. Okay,
What's more
we
important,
appreciate
the
you all.
first
We're going to
reader
go
or
snuggle
the
with our
first
kids.
follower?
We're going to go watch a movie. We've
Any
decided
other
to
questions?
cut all TV, which has been great. You want to know something? Our children had no technology or TV all week, and they have found a new love for reading. And then we said, we'll watch a movie on Saturdays, and it's great. So we're going to go watch a movie, a Hallmark movie, a Christmas one, because I love them. Who loves Hallmark movies?
And Mom said if we get 100 together and me and her.
If you
we
get 100 books read.
again.
Right now we're at 43 books read.
No, 46.
We homeschool.
That's not
If you are
amazing.
brand new on here, like we
40.
homeschool. We've
Yeah,
got
we
4
get-
girls. There's another one over there.
Annie, come say hi.
What happens if you get 100 books read? We're
We
making
get
chains.
our nails painted.
We get their nails painted. They get to go
And
get their
dipped.
nails done.
Dipped in
They're so excited. So they've been reading a lot. So we appreciate you all. Have a great night. Share with a friend, and we'll talk to you later.